Okay, we are live. Um, Hello, everybody, to my fourth ever live cast. And if you're joining in with me, I want to welcome you. And if you're going to be watching this on repeat, I also wanted to say thank you for coming by, as always, to my live cast. And obviously, I'm going to continue talking about my my channel, the channel that I am slowly building up, even back from 2006 and till current. So, all right. So we are now at our fourth week, and as you can probably tell, my title was consistency, quality, persistence. It's key, and so I have been trying to basically been experimenting this whole entire trek when I started about 4 weeks ago, and we're now in our fourth week, to build momentum, build consistency, build quality. Now, am I there yet? I think I'm getting there, but I'm not. I've got kind of a little bit of ways to go, but I'm not discouraged, and I'm hoping that you hearing me say that will not discourage you as well if you are just starting out and you happen to come to my channel and actually watch this live cast or yeah watch this video. Now again, I wrote down on my bullet points here, again, 0 viewers, 0 worries, 100% growth. As I can see right now, I don't have any viewers right now on my channel, but I have 0 worries because I know that this live cast is going to be kind of permeating through the YouTubes and on my channel so that you can actually come and watch this and enjoy what I'm all about. Hopefully, you'll find enjoyment out of it, and hopefully, I can provide you a little bit more with each passing week of what I would like to present in front of you on what maybe could help your daily um, aspects in life. Okay, and so these are the reasons for these live casts, so you can also understand who I am and where I'm coming from. Sorry about that. I'm just adjusting the camera. But what is what I'm doing in chat? Okay, so sorry about that. Got myself over here on the sidelines. I'm looking at myself, so everything looked good. Just came in from rucking just now. Like I know that I always lead off with that, but it's just it's just a great way of life. And then just if you don't know what rucking is, just Google that. But anyway, it's just I go out with a weighted backpack, and oh man, it's been a long part of my life because what a journey I've been on in terms of my health and just trying to keep myself focused in on my health. Anyway, that's a side note. But again, anyway, just I recommend it because it makes you feel good. It makes you feel um, just great in life. It makes you actually feel great in front of the camera. Makes you feel great about presenting a lot of things, content to the people that want to hear it. And exercise is a great key in life. Anyway, side note. So I mainly want to focus today on a little bit more on the music aspect of my trek with this channel, but a few things before that I wanted to just kind of talk about, and basically it's in my title: consistency, quality, persistence. It's key. Um, Now, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be consistent in terms of the delivery of my content. Here comes the the ever so popular ice cream truck. So hopefully you can not hear that, but that's okay. If you do, I'm sure you can hear my voice nicely. But anyway, let's keep going on. I'm trying to be consistent on a weekly basis. Now, that being said, it's going to be kind of funny because I'm going to be actually scaling back. Now, what is that in terms of scaling back? Okay. Um, I've been watching these videos for the past few weeks in my research of bigger YouTubers quitting, okay, or scaling back. Quitting or scaling back. A lot of the people out there that are actually watching these videos and actually commenting and making videos, comment videos on these people that are quote unquote quitting. Um, I've been one of those people that have actually hopped on and actually watched them because I'm just curious of what their true meaning is in terms of quitting YouTube for being on YouTube for so long and then just quitting or even scaling back. Well, um, I think in terms of the meaning of scaling back for me at least, which I haven't even started, but I plan on moving forward in the month of February, which is pretty much tomorrow. It's coming tomorrow from this YouTube video date. I plan on scaling back because scaling back for me, even though I'm still trying to build an audience here, is because scaling back instead of doing it 5 days a week, which I have been doing for the last 4 weeks, scaling it back because I need to concentrate on the quality and the consistency and the persistence of me being able to scale back on my long form video as well as my short form videos. Okay. So you're going to be getting a little bit of both, and hopefully I can balance the two out because I did hear some kind of a YouTuber, actually one of the one of the YouTubers that I follow that has millions of subscribers, um, recommended that you have to you have to have a fine line between shorts and long form depending on how you want to grow your channel. So even though I've been doing a lot of short content, and I've been getting subscribers, I want to have that fine balance of doing long form so I can actually have them interested in my long form video because I know that sometimes if you do a lot of shorts, they tend to want to stick with the short content. And so, with that being said and researched, I kind of want to develop my channel into kind of a little bit of both because I want to concentrate on the long form with quality. And so you get the nitty gritty and just the detail of what I'm trying to share in terms of my content. Because you can only get so much in the short form content, and I can only deliver so much in the short form content. But there is so much more enriching value in the long form content. So that's why I'm going to be scaling back moving forward so that I can actually concentrate on both sectors, long and short. So you're going to be getting short, of course, in the videos to come, but I think I'm going to be doing, like, as you already know, I have med test Mondays, Toonie Tuesdays, Thirsty Thursdays, Fabrication Fridays. Those are probably going to be staggering out. Okay. Most likely, I'm thinking that you're going to be getting med test Mondays and Toonie Tuesdays on the first 2 weeks, and then Thirsty Thursdays and Fabrication Fridays on the last 2 weeks of the month. And then weekly Wednesdays, which you're joining or seeing now today. It's January 31st. I'm probably going to be doing the weekly Wednesdays on the last 2 Wednesdays of the month, just to kind of give you an update on my channel and everything. So that's just a little bit of a side note so you can understand where my channel is going and growing in terms of what I want to do with my channel, just so that I can scale it back so I can concentrate a little bit more in depth on my long form and short form videos. Okay, so that being said, again, thank you for being here. So let's keep moving on here. Okay, so now I've been doing a lot of research on my content, on the quality of what I'm trying to deliver, and of course, as you have been seeing, if you've been seeing my live chats, I'm trying to build the quality. Now, when I say quality, now, am I talking about my equipment? Yes, a little bit. Okay. So as you can know, I've got a nice webcam here. And I know that a lot of people are just, they do have like higher class equipment. A lot of Sony, they're shooting on Sony, Canon cameras with just the nice, stationary equipment. But as I grow my channel, hopefully down the line, I'll be able to get that equipment. But in terms of quality, at least right now, I'm working with what I got. If you knew the hashtag, do what you can with what you got. That's floating around. I'm doing what I can with what I got. Now, in terms of quality, I'm going to concentrate on the actual quality in terms of the richness of the content. Now, the visuals might not always be there, but I'm going to try to at least give you the quality of content within my videos moving forward, while I build my video and audio quality moving forward. So that's the plan for what I have moving forward in the videos to come. So that being said, let's go ahead and talk about music creation, because that's one of the things I would like to provide to you in terms of like little tidbits on how I write music, how I go about even the starting of the process, and what I want to do with my creation and content on this platform. And looks, hey Mike, I'm almost going to class, but good luck with the stream. Thanks, Nate. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. I'm so glad you came on. Miss you, buddy. Good luck at class. And I really appreciate you coming here. More to come, buddy. More to come, and good luck. Okay. So anyway, talking about music. Let's talk about music. If you've seen my shorts on music creation, I kind of like have been giving you a little bit of tidbits on the process of things that I found along the way that would actually help streamline your sound, streamline your production in terms of how to write a little bit better music. I wouldn't say my music is perfect in terms of the quality or the writing style, but I would say that it is mine. It is my music, and that's a key element to how I want to write whatever style I'm working on. Okay. Now, I heard a pretty meaningful and pretty hefty term by a bigger YouTuber out there. Now, I can't remember exactly the name of who he is, but I did come across it in terms of he's basically he does faceless content, where it's like he doesn't have to be in front of the FaceTime like a talking head video. He uses other people's content to actually build his platform and do just stuff on everyday life content. And but he said something that kind of struck deep to me. He said, if you end up making content for everyone, you end up making content for no one. Now, he was actually referring that to music. And at first I was like, should I be taken by that? Like, what do you mean by that? And then he kind of explained it a little bit more as he was being interviewed. And it made sense. It made a lot of sense, because music is such a broad spectrum. I mean, you could talk days on end about music, songwriting, scoring, engineering, production, talk about bands, instruments, what instrument you play. It's such a broad spectrum, and I totally get it. That's basically what he was getting at, was if I'm going to be talking about music on my platform and my channel, it's really got to be about stuff that I care about, and also things that I could provide you as a music creator, as a music production creator, a tip and trick that might be able to push your production along a little bit more. Now, am I perfect at delivering exactly what you need in terms of your music production sector? No, I'm not perfect. But what I can provide is a little tip and trick of how I produce certain things, or how I come about, like say I'm using some kind of an interface, how I'm laying down tracks on the timeline in Logic, or just some kind of additive feature that might be able to help streamline your process. Now, is that a niche or what? Yeah, it is a niche. And am I whittling it down to the actual subplot of that niche? That's what I'm trying to do. So if I can be consistent in terms of my music creation in my shorts and hopefully long form video in terms of music, and providing you the nitty gritty and details of just what I'm trying to provide for you in terms of music production, that's what I'm trying to get at. Um, so will I whittle it down and will I be consistent with my music? That's the hope here, especially when I'm delivering shorts and I'm delivering long form videos, because uh, I know that there's a lot of music production people out there that might actually be looking for something that they might not necessarily know until they come to my channel. And I mean, do I know everything in terms of Logic Pro? No, I don't. I mean, I'm using Logic Pro 9 for crying out loud. I remember there's Logic X, and now it's probably whatever the newest version of Logic is out there. I don't have it. That's why I'm using what I can with what I got. I mean, I'm on an older system. Even in 2024, I'm on an older Mac that came out in 2012. Okay, and Logic 9 came out, I believe, in 2009. I believe, maybe even 2012 as well. And I'm still using it today. I'm still using it today because I'm doing what I can with what I got. Now, do I want to get a newer version? Yeah, that's a longer story for another day, because actually I tried to upgrade my system, and little did I know that I had to actually upgrade the hardware as well, to be able to actually buy a newer version of Logic. Okay, and believe it or not, the newer version of Logic wasn't available to me. And this was like seriously, like probably 2 months ago when I tried to do this. And man, that's another story for another day. I tried to update to Catalina and to a different operating system. And man, that was just a horrendous story, which hopefully maybe I can share with you on another day. But I had to actually backpedal back to Sierra, not High Sierra, but Sierra, so I can just get my older version of Logic Pro 9 back. Okay. Now, can you create great stuff on Logic Pro 9 even now? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I hope you like the stuff that I'm delivering. But if you've seen my videos, a lot of all that music is my music, which is a great thing, because trying to find royalty-free music, it's not that hard. But like, why not provide you original stuff, right? Why not provide you original stuff and give it to you for free? So yeah, that was another thing that I wanted to provide for you if you actually come to my channel, is hopefully moving forward with my Toonie Tuesdays, you will be getting some free music, some free content that you can actually use on your own videos. I promise you that. I'm going to be writing a lot more. Now, again, if you're on the hunt to find free music, to royalty free music, there's a lot of apps and platforms that actually provide it. And again, I don't want to tarnish or take away from those platforms, but merely offer you another alternative route if you want to find some free music for your shorts. It's here. Come along with me, and I will provide that to you for the future. So, yeah. So let me see here. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my bullet points, and I should be a little bit more prepared in terms of like reading my bullet points than I was, but okay. So basically, I've actually come to the end of my bullet points because I wanted to share with you kind of a little bit of my creative process in terms of music, and more to come in the future in terms of my music production, and how I'm writing and how I can produce stuff. But I mainly wanted to come on here to talk about music because, again, that little phrase that bigger YouTuber said again and again. I'll say it: if you end up making content for everyone, you end up making content for no one. And again, what that means is trying to scale back and trying to find your subplots in your niche. Because I mean, if you're going to talk about a music artist one day and then you're going to talk about maybe using the ESX24 the next day, people in the production industry or the music production industry might not know what to look for on your channel, specifically. I mean, it might work for you if you find and develop like a way to get yourself around to all those other subplots, but I think what he meant was just stick with a certain fine-tuned niche within your sector, which is music. For me, it's music, and really try to pay attention to the trends and also the things that are not being really talked about, that people are actually searching for. Key phrases that people are actually searching for in terms of music. And so that's the reason why I wanted to hopefully provide certain aspects of my music writing or music producing ability, because what I found out is there's some stuff out there that people are looking for that can't quite find it. So because I'm one of those people, like I do YouTube searches and Google searches every day for certain ways on how to do that or do something. So I have to build I have to build a process around it. And I'll be honest with you, that's great. Like, I know that I've been on YouTube for a while, and I know that I've built certain processes that people can't find. I'm not necessarily talking about music, but I'm talking about creating things. And little did I know before I actually knew about the research that people would actually uh, that people would actually do YouTube searches even like 10 years ago to find stuff that I actually uploaded more than 12 to 13 years ago that are actually using those videos now to help them out. And I think it's a crazy wonder, dude. It's a crazy wonder that the main focus of building great content is to hopefully let it be on your channel and help people for the rest of their lives. I also wrote another bullet point here and I wrote, and this is key, I think, like wine, let it age over time. Okay. Because another person, yes, Think Media. Okay. They said that in one of their podcasts. They said, it's like wine, let it age over time. Okay. So if you build a quality video for something within your niche that people are not necessarily or don't necessarily know they're going to be looking for it until they do, your video can actually grow over time like wine, like a delicious tasting wine. I don't know if you drink wine. I don't really drink wine a lot, but I have tasted delicious wines. Anyway, a little bit of off topic, but let your videos, like wine, let them age over time. So you can actually concentrate on the pre-production and of the value you're going to be giving into your video to make sure that the quality and content of your video is exactly where it wants to be before you upload it, so that it can develop over time. And that's what I plan to do with my music content, music creation content, and even in my shorts that I deliver every Tuesdays. I hope. Well, no, I will be planning on making long form video of a lot of those shorter Toonie Tuesdays, so that you can actually get the nitty gritty of what I was trying to deliver in that message, so that you can actually understand the process within Logic and go to the exact buttons, the exact tuning knobs, or whatever you need to go to actually build a better production in terms of your music. So I think I will go ahead and end this video because I think I said everything I wanted to say today. And I appreciate you all being here, my YouTube family. And again, moving forward, I probably won't be going on weekly Wednesdays for the next couple of weeks, the first part of the month, but I will be going on the latter part of the month. So probably the last couple of Wednesdays of February, I will be jumping on live. So with that, again, thank you. And I'll leave you with this. I want to connect with you because your value connects with me. Thanks for sticking by.